Why, good morning. It's another episode of Ryan Phelan's epic morning show in the morning. So, what do you have for us today, Ryan? Well, today I have for you this 333 days left until the end of the year. So, how are your resolutions going? I know. You might say, I don't do resolutions because they're like only meant to fail. Fine. How are your goals going? How is everything going? Are you on track? There's 333 days left until the end of the year, so if you do have goals or targets, like myself, it's a good time to reassess and just see how you're doing. So, how are you doing? Maybe leave a comment there. Let me know how you're doing. Next is, how does this apply to real estate? Well, quite simply, because I am going to give you, let's say, 3 things that you can do to help sell your home faster. So let's get started. Number 1 is have a plan. Have a not only a plan, because you can have a plan that's not a good plan, but let's have a proven system to help sell your home faster. So, a great real estate agent will have this, a proven system to help sell your home faster. Have a proven system that includes the old coming soon, which is, in fact, a secret weapon. It is fantastic, especially for REMAX agents. It works incredibly well. So having a coming soon plan. Talk to me about that if you have any questions about coming soon, or even if you want to establish a plan, I can work with you on that. But next, you want to make sure, number 2, you want to make sure that you are priced correctly. Now this is you're twofold as well. Number 1, pricing correctly. Obviously, you want to know what homes have sold for that are similar to yours in your area. So you want to check the comps or the comparables, the comparable sold listings. Now, there might be minor adjustments that you have to make, such as maybe you have a developed basement and the comparable sold listing did not. Right? So naturally yours is going to be a little more valuable because you have a developed basement. Watch what you make your adjustments on. I know somebody could have spent an extra $10,000 on paint because they have the designer paint. You know what? Generally speaking, buyers are not going to notice this, and they are not going to pay an extra $10,000 compared to your competition because you have designer paint. Another good example of this would be a pool. While a pool is very valuable to some people, it may have zero value to others. In fact, may even be a detriment, where they look at it and all they can see pictures of kids drowning in this thing. So that's something to take into consideration and know where real value exists. Again, a good realtor will be able to help you with this. Next is number 3. So we're already there. See how fast it goes? You got 333 days left till the end of the year. It goes fast. So we're at number 3. Number 3 is decluttering and cleaning. And yes, I'm putting them together in one tip. But they are very different. So let's talk decluttering first. Decluttering, getting all your personal effects down. If somebody comes in and they see portraits and shrines to you and your significant other, they're not going to envision themselves there. They're going to envision you there. So it's a huge psychological effect by having personal items around the house that are of you or of you and your family. So take those down. The other thing is, like the top of this a bookshelf here. Clear it off, less is more. It's like a show home. When you go into a show home, it is so bare bones, it is ridiculous. Like your closets, empty out your closets, make those half, right? Only half full. Because you want people to envision space. Not space, but space, like a lot of room for their stuff. So that's decluttering. Cleaning, so it's, somebody could say, oh, I totally decluttered, look at, it looks great, but if you're going through, it's funny, I always laugh. You're cleaning your car, and what do? You grab a Q-tip, and you're like, oh, let's clean that up there, and that's fantastic. But why not do that with your house? Why would you have, go through all the effort of decluttering and then not clean those like nasty light switches and ew, grody, why wouldn't you go through and clean, little cracks and crevices that people are going to notice? Things that people touch, like handles and, yes, light switches. Especially in COVID time, you want to be clinical, right? You might not have the most up-to-date stuff. Maybe yours, more 90s decor, or 70s or 80s I've even seen. But if you're clean, it makes a world of difference. And yes, there's a big difference between living in your home and selling your home. So, not everybody always goes through it with a Q-tip and does the white glove test on their home, but when you're selling it, do it. It makes a world of difference to selling your home fast. And people might not even know why they like your home better. They might just be like, why is that? Because it's clean. Okay, so that was 3 reasons on 333 days left till the end of the year to why or what you can do to help your home sell faster. Would you like a bonus? I think you would like a bonus one. A bonus one, bonus time, is, let's see, timing. Timing is everything. And that applies to almost everything, but it really applies to real estate because we talked about competition earlier, and knowing your competition, even a good idea to maybe even sneak in and visit your competition as a potential buyer. And there's ways to do that, right? There's ways to just legitimately phone up and say, hey, have your agent say, we're just previewing your listing. And lots of people will be fine with that. But you really want to look at the timing. I almost lost myself there for a second. So timing is, what if there isn't a lot on the market? What if the market's totally saturated and there's, 20, 30, 40 homes that are just like yours? Maybe it's not a great time to sell. But if you're in a market where there's a lack of supply and it still has a good amount of demand, sort of like what we're in right now, it is a great time to sell your home because there isn't a whole lot of selection and buyers are maybe going to be competing for your home when normally there would be other options for them. So keep that in mind. Those 3 or 4 things that 3 of them you can do, 1 of them you have no control over. So focus on the 3 that you can do. And for the rest of the 333 days of the year, actually before that, do the like, subscribe, heart, thumbs. But yeah, for the rest of the 333 days of the year, go ahead and stay epic.